Hi, there's a lot of controversy and debate over seed oils. And I recently posted a picture of different seed oil types of, containers and things that you can buy at the store that you've maybe relied on for centuries. We grew up using canola oil and corn oil for most of our cooking needs. And there's a lot of, like I said, different types of oils out there, different seeds, and also different supplements that contain seed oils. And the controversy comes over, whether these products are safe. I'm going to read some of these: canola and rapeseed oil, soybean and vegetable oil, sunflower oil, which is, let's see, I have sunflower oil here. Corn oil, which is mazola, that's what we used. Peanut oil, huge issue with peanut oils. Now, my daughter was allergic to peanuts, so peanut oil, we had to eliminate everything in her diet that contained peanuts and legumes. So we'll go into further why that's an issue, but at the same time, the other part of this is that there's margarine. Margarine is, made up with different polyunsaturated fats, cottonseed and safflower oils, vegan or plant butter, and grapeseed and rice bran oils. You're bringing two different things into your oil right there. You just used rice and grapeseed, okay? And then vegetable shortening, which was Crisco, which we used all the time for baking. When we baked with Crisco. So we baked our cookies with Crisco. We used mazola corn oil for the pizza. For some reason, that was a big difference. I don't know why, but that's what my mother made us get. Now, what you have to realize is there's a lot of processing that goes on with these oils. And when it comes from, where is your seeds and nuts coming from? That's the first thing you want to know. And then how it's being processed and what it does to that seed or nut for you to be able to digest it. Okay, is it digestible? Now, some of the problems also lie in the omega-3 factors that you need. Now, there are specific nuts and seeds that provide great nutrition to you. And then there's these balances of omega-3s. Now, I'm just going to go over some of the things that you might see on the market where you might get some confusion around some of these things with vitamin D3 and all the different types of cod liver oils. Now, this is from Garden of Life, okay? And that's a vitamin D3 organic spray. So it's got organic pumpkin seed oil and cranberry seed oil. So they are organic. And what it provides, which I think is a great combination, is omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids, omega-7 fatty acids, and omega-9 fatty acids. This says it contains vanilla flavor. The vitamin E comes from sunflower, so the sunflower seeds are another part of it. The lecithin comes from sunflower. You can also get lecithin from your eggs. There's different places where you can find these things. Organic rosemary extract and organic stevia leaf. So this has a combination in it. Now, if you're giving this to someone who is highly stressed and taking in a lot of sugars and carbohydrates, and they're imbalanced with their stress levels, you might see a higher response with any of the omega-6s, okay? So omega-3s are the short chain fatty acids that we usually suggest to clients. And this is a cod liver oil, and this has the EPA, which is 240 milligrams of omega-3, and the DHA. So these are different parts of omega acids that it provides. And something to consider is exactly where this is coming from and if you're able to digest it. Now, the things that they do find with some people that are experiencing extreme issues with mental health problems, they're finding a good result with people taking these omega-3s in the evenings before they go to bed. Not directly before they go to bed, but that should be a part of their last meal or sometime during that time. To heal, because your body is healing at night. So you want to remember that if you are taking anything that's over the counter that is a supplement, you want to know where that supplement's coming from, if it's got good quality, and also, whatever the supplement value is. You can find that on Full Script. You can find that on many different sites. And I can post below an access to get into Full Script and create an account with them. They have lots of great videos on quality ingredients. So that if you're traveling and you're not able to eat what you really need to eat and you need some supplements along the way, you might be able to find some of the best quality supplements. Now there's many other sites. There's iHerb and some other sites that can offer you this information. So this is another supplement that only offers D3, and it's vitamin D3, and I found this at a local store, and it's a dropper, and just like the other one. It's vitamin D3 with 25 micrograms or 1,000 international units. So I would say that it might be a good quality supplement for you for vitamin D. Just remember, these can be provided in your foods, but if for some reason you're not able to digest those foods at this moment, supplementation sometimes eating is an issue. These supplements can be like a carry over until you're able to digest properly and get the nutrients you need. And sometimes just that intermittent supplementation can really help you heal. So, and when you think about eye nutrition, here's a supplement that also provides some of the omega-3 fatty acids and from fish oil and flaxseed. And what's really great is that this has multiple types. It's got EPA, DHA, and ALA in different amounts. Mixed tocopherols, including gamma tocopherol. So this is for eye health. And I really don't, Theratears, I really don't know the brand name, whether it's really that great, but it looks like it might be a good quality, vitamin for you to take. It's got vitamin E. Now, can you overdose on too many vitamins? Yes, you can. If you're taking too many vitamins and you're eating foods that have that same quality of vitamin in it, you might overdose on it. And a lot of the skincare products also contain some of these same things. So a lot of women are going crazy with doing a lot of these things on their body. But again, if you're stressing your organs with the wrong types of foods and the wrong types of nutrients, then you're going to be going into a path where you're going to find you might have some responses, and they may be some aggressive responses to some of these things. Okay, so glutathione, I just heard an article from a anesthesiologist who was saying that if you had to have surgery, make sure you get your glutathione activated. So you can take glutathione supplements. This one's 250 micrograms, but at the same time, glutathione can be activated in your body by eating healthier nutrients, and that is in your vegetable department and in your fat department. You want to make sure that you're getting a broad spectrum of nutrients from the vegetables, all the different color fruits. You know, you don't want to go crazy with drinking these huge things at one time. No, you want to break this down to small little bits over a period of time. And it's not just about drinking your nutrients. It's about eating your nutrients because they provide fiber in your digestive tract. So you really want to, take care of all those aspects. And part of the reason why digestion is so important is because when you put a food into your mouth, whether it's cooked or whether it's fresh, you are activating the different aspects of digestion with enzymes that start in your mouth, okay? And also with your nasal passages, because the aroma from the food that's cooked also helps to activate these enzymes. So if you notice that you're not hungry and you're not cooking, it might be that you need to activate your nasal passages and some of those things, hormones in your body and in your mouth, to be able to stimulate that, the hunger response. Okay, so if you're not activating it and it's too much of a thought to cook, you know that they use these things when you go to a bakery. Immediately it's like, that smells awesome. If it doesn't smell awesome, then you've got some toxicity. If there's something that's bothering you that you are smelling, then you're dealing with some toxic things going on in your body, because usually your body just senses and tells you. It is the master sensor to help you understand what's harmful and what you need. Sometimes we're craving things. And why do we crave things? Well, things may be out of balance, and there's some other aspects to look at that. Now we're going to look at coconuts. Coconut, that is an omega-3. There's different forms of coconut out on the market. This is an unrefined coconut oil. That's what you're looking for. This is a spray. I would like to say stay away from these sprays. This has refined coconut oil, soy, lecithin, and if you remember, again, people that are allergic to soy, it's just been centuries of people ingesting soy, and these refined soy ingredients that have been in our foods and that have affected our bodies, maybe affecting our mothers and then affecting us. So natural flavor and propellant. Okay, so what's the propellant? But it contains soy and coconut. So just remember, soy can be found in many products. And when you're ingesting tons of soy, you can flip things with the estrogens in your body. So the phytoestrogens and things like that, you have to keep that in mind, because soy is a legume and was used for many years as something to, as a filler for our foods. And many foods just contained different types of soy. They used corn, wheat, soy, and other grains, and they used different parts of the food product in different types of food. So this is an olive oil that is a good olive oil. It's an extra virgin olive oil. There's olive oils from all over: Spain, Greece, Italy. It just seems like all those olives over there. And you're using, some of these products have different types of olive oil. And I'm not going to say that all of those are bad, some of the mixed ones. I'm just going to say that you might be getting some corn oil mixed in. You might be getting canola oil mixed in. Some people use a specific type of olive, for their oils. And so look at those different things. And you might want to rotate some of that. So this is made locally, and they've added a natural lemon to it. And so, when you're thinking about lemon oils and lemon things, look at the actual organic type of food that's being added to it. If it's false or artificial or anything like that, they flavor with a lot of different things, and you really have to pay attention to that because your body has to process it, and you don't want to be, taking in a lot of oils. Dr. Mark Hyman just had something up about this controversy, and we really have to think about where our foods are coming from and how they're being processed and what our abilities are for digestion. So if you don't have good, if you have wiped out your entire microbiome and it's out of balance, then you're going to have some problems digesting some of these foods. If you have wiped out the hydrochloric acid in your stomach that's supposed to be helping you digest your food, you've got to get that back in balance. And a lot of people end up until their entire digestive system is so degraded and emaciated, it's not working or functioning. But, back to the oils. This is a grapeseed oil, okay? This offers monosaturated 2.4 grams, polyunsaturated 10 grams, and saturated 16 grams. Okay, so I don't know. This is imported. It's from the grapeseed. Grape seeds are wonderful for the body. I don't know if this is organic. And I don't know if all of these oils are beneficial for from where this came from. It says light and mild in flavor, and it was produced and packed in Italy. Okay, so you just have to look into it because it is refined. So it's refined in a way that maybe has harmed the benefits of the oil. This is sesame seed oil. Now, I love the flavor of sesame seed oil, and I love to cook with it. But you have to also remember that cooking also changes the benefits of the seed or the seed oil. So there are different cooking temperatures that affect how that food is going to work or be beneficial for you. And this is an unrefined expeller pressed sesame seed oil. So if you're eating a lot of sesame seeds and you're using sesame oil to eat, you might have a reaction or an intolerance or become allergic to it. And that's what they're seeing in the food industry. They are seeing high allergies to soy, wheat, corn, and it's just a high, eggs, everything. But why is this occurring? Because sometimes we're overdosing our body on some of these products. And it's much easier to overdose on an oil than it is to, eat those seeds. But those seeds are in everything. Tahini, they're in your everything bagel mix seasoning. So just remember, whatever it is you're eating or drinking or using to bake and cook, once you get to that amount that your body can handle to digest, that's it. The body can only take so much. Now, I love walnuts, and walnuts are great for the brain. So one of the things that I found, this is 100% pure walnut oil. Now, I love to eat nuts. The only problem is I had my gallbladder removed. And when you have your gallbladder removed, it makes the liver work a little harder to present those necessary fat enzymes to break things down with the oils. So you might have some discomfort if you've had your gallbladder removed when you eat and drink or use fats, high fat foods. And now it matters, you don't want to be eating fried foods. You want to stay away from that. And you want to stay away from using too much of the oils and eating more of the whole food. And if you need to grind up your walnuts a little bit, okay. But just remember, whatever the original oil, milk, same thing, you're using a more, it's been refined a little bit. So this is walnut oil. I don't use walnut oil that much. If I don't have walnuts for to use on my dressing, I can just drizzle. It's a drizzle. That is it. You don't want to be pouring oils all over the place, okay? Here's a good quality olive oil. This is from Greece, okay? And it's made from the Kalamata olive. So these olive oils come from all different types of olives. Just like grapes make wine, they come from all different types of grapes. So you're looking at all different types of grapes. You're looking at different types of seeds, and then you're looking at the soil that they were grown in. And if that soil's been contaminated or has a heavy metal quality to it, could carry over into some of these other things. Something else to consider is ghee. Now this is still considered in the dairy department because it is organic butter fat, okay? Ghee and grass-fed butter are two of the better items to use in the dairy department, but I can tell you that these still, this is a very high fat, well, it's 5 grams of fat actually. Trans fat 0, saturated fat 3 grams. There is no calcium and iron mentioned in this, but it does have vitamin A. What's really interesting about ghee and about butter fat is that these can be beneficial. Again, remember, we're not eating a ton of this at one time. We're eating small amounts. And for people that are experiencing issues with the dairy and, the sugars in dairy, then you want to make sure that you very carefully, you're either taking lactase or you're taking, because lactose is the sugar in dairy, and you want to take something that will break it down. If you're not able, there goes that one. If you're not able to do that, then, with your body, there are some supplements that can help break things down. Now, I hope that gives you some general idea of what these are and why these are so controversial, because you're really looking at quality, you're looking at quantity, and you're also looking at whether you're eating too much in variables across the board. And, sometimes eating a naked salad one day is going to be the way to go if you add nuts or seeds to it. And then if you don't have any nuts or seeds, then maybe drizzling that oil is going to be helpful for you to get quality ingredients in your body. Omega-3s and omega-6s are in ratios that used in the body, just like calcium and magnesium. And once you throw one out of balance, you're throwing the other one out of balance, okay? So you low in one, it's because you overdid one on the other side. It's just that equation. Diane Greco-Allen, food relationship coach, functional medicine certified health coach, and nutrition counselor. Have a great day.